Hello Aquarius, I hope you're all doing great and thanks for tuning in to my channel. And this is your March Tarot and Oracle card reading, and it's a general reading, so it'd be covering all aspects of life, work, money, career, love, whatever comes up that they feel is important for you to know about. And you have a lovely new moon in Pisces on the 13th of March in your second house of finances and what you value and your self-worth, all this sort of thing. And on the 20th of March you have the Sun and lovely Venus coming into your third house of communication with Aries season, so you should have some increase in your ability to get your message across from this time. And your ruler Uranus is still in Taurus, and you still have Saturn and Jupiter in your sign as well. And then you have a lovely full moon in your fellow air sign Libra at the end of the month, in your expansive ninth house of travel and adventure and higher learning, all that sort of thing. So it'd be interesting to see what comes up for you, Aquarius. So your Sacred Traveller Oracle card for March is Rainbow Blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Well, that's a fantastic start to your reading. And you have Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Oh, let's come out with something else. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So trust that there's a divine plan as well. And I'm using the Making Magic Oracle for something different for March. Oh, that one wanted to come out. The elements, number 14, which is temperance in tarot. The elements of fire, air, earth and water create powerful protection. And the temperance card is all about divine timing and blending the elements as well. And you're protected is the message as well. And you have perseverance, number 33, which is a master number. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. And knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. These round cards are a bit hard to maneuver. So we'll get into your tarot for March. Aquarius, guidance for our Aquarius please, for the month of March 2021. It's very hot and humid here in Brisbane, so the cards are sticking together a bit. I have already pre-shuffled them. And it's taken me ages to get the readings out because we're having a heat wave here in Brisbane, Australia. And by the time I've got a couple of readings done, I'm exhausted. So, and then they're taking ages to upload, so I don't know what's happening now. It's not Mercury retrograde anymore. So we'll get started with your reading, Aquarius. And your first card out is the lovely Two of Water or Two of Cups. Love or partnership, union, that sort of thing. A little Page of Fire coming out with some inspiration. The Empress. Well, this could be those rainbow blessings coming in. She's all about abundance and prosperity. And then you have the Hierophant. So a lot of Taurus energy here, because the Empress can be Taurus as well. The Five of Air. So you've got two fives here. The Hierophant is 5 and the Five of Air. So you could try looking up angel number 55 for some more guidance if you feel so inclined, Aquarius. But fives are all about change. And the Six of Air. Moving to some calmer waters there. And then you have the King of Water. And we'll get another one for your end of March. The Ten of Water. It's fantastic. And on the bottom you had the Ten of Air. So the end of a difficult cycle here. And a new one opening up. And then there's the Messenger of Air. So some sort of news coming in. And then the Chariot, moving forward with your hopes and dreams. So great reading for you here, Aquarius. And I'm going to clarify the cards with the Energy Oracle. Can we have a bit more information for our Aquarius for March? More guidance for Aquarius, spirit guides and angels. For the Two of Water, you have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which is the sacral chakra. Then you have Envy with the Page of Fire. Door to personal healing and happiness with the Empress, which is lovely energy. Some anxiety. The Sun, that new cycle opening up, and this envious person's going to be exposed with the Sun here. And third chakra or solar plexus chakra, Archangel Camuel. Angel of Balance with the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups, which is lovely. And we'll get another one for this Envy card. What's happening with this Envy for Aquarius? And you've got walking away. There seems to be a theme of leaving something behind in March. And on the bottom was a magician and a mirror. Feel you'll be coming back into your power in some way. An appreciation. So how this reading works, Aquarius, if you haven't watched my videos before, monthly videos, this is the beginning of March through to the middle of March, probably the new moon in Pisces on the 13th, and through to the end of March here, probably the full moon in Libra. So early on in March, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Page of Fire, and you have the Empress, and then mid-March you have the Hierophant, and Five of Air, and the Six of Air. And with this Two of Cups and the Hierophant, some of you could be getting engaged or getting married with this energy, or forming some sort of partnership or making a commitment, because both the Two of Cups and the Hierophant speak of forming some sort of union and making a commitment. And the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, or the sacral chakra, is all about excitement, and it could be that this person you're involved in really brings out really lights your fire, you might say. So, being a general reading, the Two of Water could be some sort of relationship or partnership that involves your personal life or your work life. It's usually a love relationship though with the Two of Cups, possibly with a Taurus, because you have all this Taurus energy coming out in your reading. The Empress can be Taurus or Libra. They're both ruled by Venus, and the Hierophant is Taurus. And before I go on, I want to explain something to you, Aquarius, a bit further. Aquarius are known to like their independence and their freedom, but of course you are just as capable of falling in love and wanting commitment as any other sign, especially now as your ruler, Uranus, is currently camped down in Taurus and your fourth house of home and family. So this area of your life might be going through a lot of changes, and also having your ruler in Taurus, a grounded, stable energy, you're probably feeling more like you want to settle down and plan for the future, or make a commitment and spend more time at home and with family. But something about this relationship or partnership is causing you some anxiety here. And what I'm getting is that I don't feel it may actually be a problem with the relationship itself. I feel it's more an outside party or a third party, like an ex-partner or a frenemy or a mother-in-law, something like that, because the Empress can represent a mother figure. And it could be someone acting childish or immature with the Page of Fire here. Someone is envious of this new relationship here, Aquarius. And it could be that your love interest or partner has a child and they're acting up because they're envious of the attention that you're taking away from them. And also you have the Five of Air here in your reading, suggesting there might be some ill feeling, and it may be the cost of trying to win this person over is too high, and this is what's causing you some anxiety. And if this applies to you, Aquarius, I feel you will know. I don't want you to stress thinking that there's a problem in your relationships if there aren't any. And it could also be that you've met someone new and now your ex is causing you a lot of problems, bad mouthing you, that sort of thing. But I feel someone is going to be exposed, or you're walking away, or this energy is being resolved in some way, because you have the Five of Air coming out with the Sun. So there's going to be a happy resolution to this issue, whatever it is representing in your life. It'll be different for all of you, being a general reading. As someone's going to be exposed for who they are with the Sun here, and something is coming in to restore balance here with the Sun. And the Sun coming out in a reading negates any negative influences around it, so I wouldn't worry too much about whatever this situation represents, because I feel that it's coming to a happy resolution. And you also have the Empress here, which is a really positive card. And she's come out with the door to personal healing and happiness, which is lovely. And I feel that this Empress card represents the time of the new moon in Pisces on the 13th of March. And new moons often bring in new beginnings, or even birth something into existence, much like the Empress. And she could be a mother figure as well. Maybe if some of you are getting engaged or deciding to get married, your mother or your mother-in-law is going to give you a gift of money or something like that. So back to the new moon, bringing in new beginnings and opening doors for us that we might have previously thought were closed as well. And there's a lot of happiness and fulfillment here. We've got the white dove representing peace and harmony, and the rainbow. And this is the second card you've got with a rainbow in it. You've got this rainbow blessings as well. Blessings are showering your life. And things are really turning around from maybe this energy where you had to persevere with a situation. And it's going to be worth the effort here, Aquarius. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, it's going to be well and truly worth the effort. And this could be something that you've been trying to manifest for quite some time now, and now it's finally happening. And how it manifests will be different for all of you, being a general reading. But whatever it is, it's going to bring in some much needed abundance and prosperity and happiness and fulfillment. And you have this new moon and a lineup of planets, including the Sun, Saturn, lucky Jupiter, and Venus, all in your second house of finances and the things that you value, including your self-worth. So it could be some sort of boost to your finances, or just a boost to your ego sort of thing, a boost to your personal life, and also a healing coming in as well. Restoring balance and harmony, and you have the card of restored balance and harmony with the Six of Air here, coming out with the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And the third chakra is your solar plexus chakra, and that's all about taking back your power and you're sailing on to smoother waters here, or floating on air here actually in this card. And you have a new sense of self-empowerment here and confidence with the activation of the solar plexus chakra. And you've overcome whatever was making you anxious before, and things are really going well for you here, Aquarius, leading up to the time of the full moon in Libra on the 28th of March. And I'm going to have a look and see if there's any more information here about this card. Just have a look in her little guidebook. It says here the third chakra is the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. And you had the Page of Fire before, which can represent good news as well. And this is a great time to move towards the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. And the affirmation is, I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. So I feel that sums it up perfectly here for you. And then in your outcome, Aquarius, you have some fantastic energy here. You've got the Ten of Cups, a happy family card, the King of Cups, an Angel of Balance. So things coming back into balance here. And of course the Ten of Cups is a great card to get in your outcome position, and it's known as the happy family card, as I said before, but it's really so much more than that, especially in your outcome position. It's really the successful completion of a cycle here. Not only emotional fulfillment and happiness, but good fortune and good standing among your peers, your family, and maybe even in your community. And with this reading here for you, Aquarius, it's almost like you've gone through some sort of rite of passage and been tested and come through it a better person. You had that perseverance card before, and the King of Cups can be that you're gaining a deeper understanding of your relationships, seeing to the heart of the matter, so to speak, and not letting your emotions overwhelm you. This anxiety that you had before, which all of the air signs find challenging to do. And he could represent an actual person in your life, a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, someone who's very caring and compassionate and has a lot of wisdom to share as well. It's often good advice when the King of Water comes out in a reading. So some fantastic energy and more blessings coming in with the Ten of Water. So I'm going to get you some Lover's Oracle cards to finish off your reading. You have this one, Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is a gateway to the soul. Well, that could be the message of the King of Cups there as well. Follow your heart to happiness. And this one, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So they are your messages for March, Aquarius. Looks like it's going to be a great month for you. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you have a fantastic month. Bye for now.